Hi there and welcome back, coin lady of my channel. This one enrages me. You click on an asset you might be interested in when you visit Coinbase. It makes sense that they have an analytical section where they list both the positive and negative features of that blockchain. Blockchains are not perfect. This is the design's purpose. Every endeavor involves some sort of trade-off. Additionally, it has nothing to do with XRP's negative aspects. We are aware that all cryptocurrency assets are there once more. It's the first item on the list I've circled here. Blockchain purists frequently criticize that Ripple, claiming that the transaction processing technique is insufficiently safe. We are discussing the consensus building process. What bizarre reality do they inhabit? Now, if they are referring to the past, when cryptocurrency investors believed that proof of work was necessary, then that was a thing. 2017? You weren't a real blockchain if you weren't proof of work. It was a mistaken perspective. However, nothing is proof of work anymore, so if that's what they're talking about, I better see that same disclosure on Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, and pretty much the entire space. We were really correct in our assessment that a different kind of setup would be preferable to proof of stake for the majority of blockchains' consensus. What then are they discussing? When you take a close look at things, what is the least likely to be a fraud or a double spend? Consensus, is that right? This is one of the safest ways to manage a blockchain, and if you are Gino, that's what infuriates me. You simply sorted through various cryptocurrency holdings. Perhaps you are unaware of consensus and the workings of the XRP ledger. If so, you should read this. I'm telling you straight now that I won't be using this blockchain because I don't want anything that can be compromised or where there could be double spending. I apologize, we need a bit more explanation. This is simply an example. It's divorced from reality, so when you look at the other companies on the list, Ripple has an excessive amount of supply. You need to consider and include that real risk into your investment strategy. It's similar to Tesla in that Elon Musk has an excessive amount of stock and his friends and family are board members. They could appeal the summary decision, so it's like there's an additional risk that you have to account for when calculating their figure. Alright. That is a factual remark about reality. Finally, in comparison to products like Ethereum, we haven't seen a lot of adoption. In particular, they ought to include some sort of retail use case on there. Additionally, I believe that's fair and will get better. Okay, but that would be on the pessimistic outlook. However, stating a consensus is not safe. That's crazy, but once more, it's probably the safest and least likely to have any double spending or similar issues. When we turn to theory, we observe that a work is proven. Furthermore, it makes no mention of the risk concerns, which include fierce competition. I've already mentioned that everyone is pursuing smart contracts and that there are other large blockchains vying with Ethereum. It's true that Ethereum's fees can increase during periods of high demand. That's a problem, therefore. And we observe that during bull runs, when there is a lot of crazy going on, people start switching to other blockchains, which helped the Nance chain become extremely well known in its most recent rally. Therefore, that will most likely keep happening. And that aids engaging your rivals. Finally, the configuration of the system consists of a multi-layer 2 architecture and other intricate details. That is their future course of action. We acknowledge that there will be several chains in the future, but your blockchain should interoperate with several of them. They also cite Solana as an example, which operates entirely on the main chain and lacks this kind of configuration. We can debate that again. However, many perceive that as a bearish scenario. Again, nothing that truly seems out of place here, in my opinion. However, as they only have 3 items here for 3, this one is okay in my opinion. But it seems like they felt compelled to include some extraneous rubbish here. And I'm rather interested in listening to what they have to say. It's possible that they are referring to the multiple voting system for the XRP ledger, which has 34 hero validators with voting rights. However, that isn't how consensus is reached. It's just the way the system is configured to try to give you control over some of the features that are released. You know, I have no idea what this would be discussing, therefore I can't tell you. I hope I wish I could tell them that this is what they're looking at, even though they're mistaken. I'm not sure. This is just so ridiculous. Furthermore, nothing about the top coins indicates that this blockchain is not secure, nothing about them is this strange or incorrect. It's something you should be concerned about. That is not visible to you. Upon examining other significant blockchains, it appears to be the kiss of death. The worst thing you can do is claim that someone is your block on their profile. She's not safe. They should either update this or provide us with further information, as that is absurd. What topic are you discussing? Do you mean the methods used for voting? Why is it that the XRP ledger's real functionality is so secure? Shame on you, Coinbase. Please share your thoughts with me below. Kindly give my channel a like and subscribe. I'll see you shortly.